Welcome back to Jolly Julie's Crafts. So today, because we are home for the next 3 weeks, what we're going to be doing is look at me just touching my face. Oh my gosh, that's not good. Okay, no touching your face, always washing your hands, keeping Corona at bay. And because we're home, we're going to be doing some crafting today. So we're going to be doing a wreath. So I'm going to be making this wreath. I'm going to put this on it. It says Easter greetings. What you're gonna need is 9 rolls of Deco mesh. So for this, 3 different colors, because we're gonna put them together and like make 3 layers that we're gonna separate out later to make 3 different levels of color on the wreath. We need a lot of these, which are, what do you call these? Pipe cleaners. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and I've cut them in half. And then we also need, these are egg picks that I bought from the Dollar Tree. I've gone ahead and taken off the pick part from the bottom and put these pipe cleaners in the back to attach them onto the wreath once they are done. Okay, so let's get to it. So the first thing we need to do is we need to take our Deco mesh, the scissors. I'm going to be using this Dollar Tree wreath form. It is the Wreath Ring 14-inch from Dollar Tree. Perfect. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off. The Deco mesh that I did buy is also from Dollar Tree. So what we're going to do is, here, let me move all these rolls out of the way. You need 3 of each. So altogether you need 9 rolls of Deco mesh. So now you need to decide what color you want in the top, the bottom, and the middle. So I've chosen to go with this pretty lilac color. The middle is going to be blue, and the bottom will be pink. So what you do is, these are the Easter ones that I purchased for the last video. So what we need to do here is we just need to open these bad boys up, and we're going to layer them one on top of the other. Okay? Now when you're doing this, you always need to remember to keep them all 3 one on top of the other, because you're going to be making little loops. If anyone has ever made a ribbon wreath, you're doing a similar thing. And what I like about this is you can tell that they're the Easter colors. It's really beautiful colors. It's going to be happy, perky, fun, kind of like moi, yours truly. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is we want to lay our mesh out. So I want the top to be purple, the middle to be blue, and the bottom to be pink. So what we're going to do is, first things first, I'm going to lay out the pink. Okay, lay out the pink. Sometimes it helps to put like a cell phone or something on it because it's heavy. And then blue on top of that. Kind of get them all together at the same height or angle, whatever you want to call it. And then we're going to put the purple mesh on top. Okay? You can use zip ties if you want. I have chosen to use pipe cleaners. Okay, so now you can kind of understand what I'm saying when I mean one on top of the other. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them on top of the wreath form. There we go. On top of the wreath form. And I'm taking my my half pipe cleaner. I'm going to bend it in half. Put it around the bottom here. I'm going to put it up a little bit. Leave a little bit of a tail because you want to make sure that you have enough. There we go. So I'm going to just attach it to the wreath form itself. Okay. So now you notice that there's 4 little bars. So what you want to do is you want to attach it to the center 2 bars here. So you take your pipe cleaners like so. You filter them through to the back. Filter them? I don't know if that's right. And then you take them and you twist it. So just twist it like so. Twist it, twist it, twist it. Now, you start on this section here and you move it all the way to this little bar here. There are 6 sections on these wreaths, so it makes it easy for doing a math. You're going to need 3 of each color. So the first thing you do is you just make a loop. Okay? So this is not difficult. It's pretty easy. The thing you just need to watch out is for the mesh. So you're gonna make a little bubble like this big. So you can stick your hand in it if you want to make sure you're doing it correctly and you have it big enough. So you just stick your hand in. Oh yeah, that looks about right. And then what you do is you take another one of these pipe cleaners, bend it in half. I don't know if you all can really see what I'm doing, but you bend it in half, okay? So here you've gone ahead and you've made a bulge. So it might help if you kind of hold it with your hand on the back of the wreath like that, and then you just feed it through. And then making sure to catch all of the mesh, right? So you do the top, pardon me, the middle 2 bars, okay? I'm gonna flip it over. The nice thing about using these, so I'm just twisting it on. The nice thing about using the pipe cleaners is it helps to push it across. So you see it's attached to the middle 2 bars here with the pipe cleaners. Now you're just gonna keep making little bubbles like that. So just kind of pull out your Deco mesh, keeping it all in the same order. Deco mesh can be a little bit difficult to work with, but you need to let it know you are the boss. So what you do here is you make another bubble, okay? Squeeze it together with your hand, making sure it's similar size to the one ahead of it. So if you just squeeze it together with your hand, it might make it easy. Let's see. So see how I'm just squeezing the mesh with my hand here? And then it makes it easy. Just to grab your pipe cleaner, bend it, hold it. You see here's 1, 2, you're squeezing it down. So see? Just feeding it in through here. And then of course, you're gonna go ahead and twist it along the back again, okay? So you have your 2 little loops here. Push it aside and look at the back. So at the back you can see there's 2 pipe cleaners together. And so you just keep making loops like that. I'll show you a couple more loops, and then what I'll do is I'll pause the video so you guys can make more loops, okay? So purple on top, blue in the middle, and pink on the bottom. Let me see here. Good, I think. There we go, okay. Looks as though the pink one, there we go, has gotten a little away from me here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we go. Purple, blue, and pink. So we're just gonna make another bubble, right? So I'm just calling them bubbles. They're not really bubbles, but that's kind of what they look like. So you hold it again in place. Forgive me, I'm always a little awkward because I'm left-handed, but this is what we do. So then you take another half pipe cleaner and you feed it through down here through this top one here, and you just want to have the tie around the middle 2, okay? So you pick it up and you twist the pipe cleaner, and you keep doing that until you're satisfied with how full it's becoming, because what you're going to be doing later is you're going to be separating all 3 of them out. So you just keep going. So you see this section here, so far we have three bubbles. I think it might take 7, maybe 6 or 7, because you want it to be quite full, because like I said, you're going to be separating them out. I mean, it does look pretty here like this anyway, but what we're going to do is I'm going to pause the video now, and I'll come back when the wreath is all filled in. Okay, so this is what you have now. You can see the different colors of mesh, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to separate them. So now the fun part begins. So what you do is you reach in to your mesh, and it can be separated into 3. So for this, I wanted the purple one on the top, the blue one in the middle, and the pink one. Now it's not a very good angle that I have this at, so I'm going to stand up and show you. Okay, so what you do is you grab this. Now the purple is on the outside, so you want the purple on the outside, the blue on the inside, and then the pink, there we go, right here. Okay, so you're just going to grab it and pull it out, and it's going to be really, really beautiful once it's done, and you're going to see the 3 different colors. So I'm just going to keep doing that all the way around. So first, pull out the purple, and the blue, and then the pink is on the inside there, okay? So it's going to be really a beautiful striation of color. So again, here, let me pull it up a bit more so you can see it a bit better. Take the purple, because they're all 3 colors are laying within each other. So you have the purple, then you have the blue, and the pink. So you're just separating the 3 colors, and then when it's done, you'll have a purple layer, a blue layer, and a pink layer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to put the video, actually I'll do it one more time so you can see what I'm talking about. Purple, blue, and then pink, okay? All right, so I'm gonna put the video on pause. You guys put the video on pause and just work out your colors, okay? Okay, so this is how it is looking. You can see the purple on the top, the blue, and the pink. Now, if you wanted to stop there, you could. But being as how I'm always extra, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it around, put it down, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this sign here and attach it. Now, if you see on the back, what I did is I had gone ahead and put glue and pipe cleaners in order to save time. So I'm just gonna see kind of like where I want it to sit. And the reason I put these on the back is basically I'm gonna feed them through between each kind of fold together, and I'm gonna put it on. So I think I'm happy with the placement there. So it does take a little bit of finagling to get these down where you want them. See? But you just kind of go down through where you already have spaces, and you see, just kind of flip it over, and you can kind of see where you've, on the back here, where you've pulled it through, on the one side anyway, and then pull it through, and just kind of like twist it loosely, because you still need to put the bottom one on as well. And kind of, let's see. And what you want to be aware of when you're ever finding how you want to attach it is there are sections. So when you're hanging it up, you kind of want it to hang and butt against that one section there, because there's nothing here, and then there's that little line there. So you kind of want to do that. Now let me flip this bad boy back over and kind of see where I'm going to feed these through. Okay, there's one and two, and then we're just going to kind of flip it over here, so you can pull that through there, and this is kind of being pulled through here. I know there's a lot of pipe cleaners. Okay, so let me see if I'm happy with the positioning of my sign. I have located, let's see, like that. So it looks like that. And you think I'm done, but no, I'm not done. I'm gonna also add some Easter eggs on here. So I like the positioning of that sign. It says Easter greetings. Now I'm gonna only use 4 of these eggs. And what I've done is I took out the stick from the bottom and I glued in on the back these pipe cleaners. Why am I struggling for the word pipe cleaner today? I'm not sure. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feed the pipe cleaners down through, and I'm gonna attach them just like I did the Easter sign. So I kind of just wanna lay them where I want them to go. And then I'm just alternating between purple and blue. So just kind of have a look and see how you wanna stick them, where you want them to go, right? Because you want it to kind of look even, right? Stick that there. So this is for my mom, because I told her I'd make her an Easter wreath, and it's kind of nice. And then I'm going to attach this one down here. Okay. So again, you just kind of feed the pipe cleaners through to the back. A little bit difficult because there are so many pipe cleaners on the back. But what you do is you just kind of feed them through again, trying to get them around the center bars, because that seems to be where they are the most, let's see, the most stable. Okay, so I'm just kind of, you can't really see what I'm doing here. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm pulling the pipe cleaner through the center 2 bars, and I'm just going to go ahead and twist them kind of lightly. So I want to make sure that it is in fact exactly where I want it to be. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. So that's basically what you do. I haven't fed the other pipe cleaners down through yet. Let me try that. Just kind of find the holes in the middle and feed them. Let's see here. just try your best, take your time, because it can be kind of hard to like weave through all this deco mesh, right? So just kind of take your time and, you know, try your best. Crafting is supposed to be fun. Remember that. I'm just gonna put this on here. Pull these up. Kind of like that. It's like you're searching for Easter eggs. It's kind of fun, right? Anyways, okay. So we're just gonna again feed the Easter eggs down through the wires here. We're almost done. Kind of, let me see. It is a little bit difficult, but you just have to persevere. So flip it over, and perfect. I got it exactly where I wanted it to be fed through. And one more, okay. And the nice thing about using them, the nice thing about using the, what is this called? Pipe cleaners, really Jill, holy cow. The nice thing about using the pipe cleaners is you can kind of move them around. Even when you kind of have them in the position you want them in, you can still move them around slightly because they're long, and then you're not twisting them super, super tightly. Okay. 1, 2. Down and through. Okay, so flip it over one more time. There we go. Okay. So just kind of pull that through and up a bit. So they're just kind of peeking out. So it looks like a little treasure hunt. Or an Easter egg hunt, 100%. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back. Make sure that this is... Okay. I'm going to come back and I'm going to tighten these down just a little bit. Where's this other one here? Okay. I'm going to tighten it just a little bit because I want it to stay. Now I know that I'm happy with the positioning. I'm going to tighten it down a little bit. Okay. And then feel for the bottom one. Okay. So now when you're done with all of this, what I like to do is, because these are quite sharp, see, it looks like a hot mess back there. So what I do is I just kind of twist them around each other and then bend them underneath, because no one wants to get hurt. Okay, and that's what you do on the back of them. Just kind of bend them in. So when you're hanging them and stuff, you don't poke your hand. So you just kind of bend them down. Let's see, I'll do that for a couple more of them. There we go. Okay, so that's what you do. Now, here is our Easter wreath for my mom. I hope she likes it. All right, so I'm gonna sit back down. Okay, so boys and girls, thank you for joining me. This was a little bit long, I know, but this is a really cool Easter wreath. Touching my face again, coronavirus. Anyways, so I hope my mom liked this. I'm gonna give it to her for Easter, probably in the next week or so. She can put it up. It's just fun. Anyways, thank you for spending the time with me. This is Jillian of Jolly Jilly Crafts. I upload a new video every Tuesday. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and also click on that like button. And I will see you next Tuesday.